Hello everyone, welcome to day 81 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. We're starting as black. So I'll play the Caro-Kann against e4. Could take here and develop my knights, which could be useful. But then he's able to bring his bishop in. I think we just push here. He attacks my bishop. I can actually develop my bishop further in. Or I could just drop back, open up my rook. So I get to open up my rook here. Queen comes in to target this pawn. It comes with check as well. I don't have any checks. This looks very dangerous. I could just push. If I push, he still has checks on this. No, he doesn't. I can push. Don't see any sacrifices here. I'm also threatening to come with my rook now. So I'll come in with my rook. And develop my knight. Queen comes in. This check looks dangerous, but I think it's okay. I could take. But then that bishop is very strong. I can run my king in. Run my king away. I could go back to defend this square. I'm not sure if that looks good or not. I have checks right now. He just blocks with the bishop probably. I'll give this check. He blocks. I can take here. Attacking the queen. And I think we should be fine after this check. After this check we run this way, so I only move. We have this weird structure, but develops the bishop. Can bring my queen in. Develop my knight. Not allow him control more squares. My opponent castles doesn't look that good. Here I can push, open up my bishop, looking for this move. Gives a check. If I can block with the queen, or I can block with the knight to defend the other knight. Which looks good. The queen is almost fully trapped. That's a good move, but I think I can just go back. The knights defend each other. I wish I had this move to attack the queen. But the queen will only have, after this move, the queen will only have this square, so. I'll attack the queen. This also just hangs the bishop. I think I'll attack the queen. It leaves this undefended with check though. So I think I can just take her. This is very dangerous. I think I have to kick the bishop away here. And run my king to the corner. I could play this, but if he plays en passant, we could be in trouble. I think I have this fork. If I go here, he has this check though, which is very dangerous. Not sure I can defend that pawn. This pawn is still defended right now, actually. I can't leave this square. I think pushing is a good move. If he takes, I have this. If he gives me a check, I just come back and we trade. I think I'll go for this. Taking's a big mistake for him, because I fork him. If he takes, I fork him and also have this discovery on the king, lined up. Attacks my rook. Can take this. If he takes my rook, I could just move the rook. Do I have this? Let's see. I take, he takes, I pin the knight to the king. He can block. But then I think we just win the knight. He can defend like this. But then I can even take the bishop. So I think we take him. Give up this rook. We actually had this check, which I completely missed. Which is very strong. I have to get my king to the corner here. If I ever move my knight, this one's undefended. Could attack the queen, but then he escapes. He takes now. I can go for this fork, kicking the bishop away. Could also just take her, attacking this. I think I'll attack this pawn. I don't see any checks right now for him. He's going for this. I think I can push him. If he takes with the rook. If he takes with the rook, we're in big trouble though. If I push. I have to defend like this. His position is so cramped. He actually just pushes. I can take here, but the pawn is pinned. I could just take with the knight here, which looks good. Taking with the rook isn't good. I think I take with the knight here. This one's hanging. But now he also has this, so we almost blundered. And we are in big trouble here. So instead he takes a pawn, which looks very wrong. I have this check now. No. I can take this knight. I think I just take the knight here. It has to be this move. He has too many attackers on this. Take the knight. Also defending this. We actually have, I think we have this check. Check. King goes here. We don't have rook sacrifices. Check opens up an attack on his rook though. Check. We're down on time very heavily. Think I can give a check though. King goes to the corner, which looks very wrong. I don't have a queen sacrifice. I can kick the bishop now, but no. My queen is hanging. Could sacrifice the queen. I could also just slide the queen over. Defending everything. Looking for this queen trade. That king move just is not good. I can play knight e7 as well, defending the knight another time. Also attacking the queen. He's not actually threatening anything here, so we're down to a minute. We have to play much quicker now, unfortunately. I don't have this move. I can maybe kick the bishop away. I am trying to play much quicker now. Everything's still defended with this move. He could sacrifice the rook for 2 pieces, but he's looking for this. I think I just take that. Attack the queen. Could just slide over. I could also just play this move. But no, that doesn't work. I think I have this move. It's defended. He jumps in. I could have this move. He goes for the queen trade. We're down to 28 seconds. And I think we are doing good here. We attack the rook twice. If he moves here, we have check. Picking up the rook. Going here. Can anchor the rook in. Down to 22 seconds here. Down to 21 seconds. I think we just push these pawns. I can also just run my king up. 19 seconds, we have to play quickly. Just quick moves. I'm just going to run my king. Down to 5 seconds. Well, that's just incredibly annoying. I saw that we won on my screen, so apparently we lost on time, which is very annoying. Let's see what happened here. We played with a 61.2 and my opponent with a 56.4. We had 2 blunders, but those came at the end of the game. Pushing here was a mistake. Running the king is good. I actually had the better move, which was to attack the queen. So this was a blunder, because he takes a pawn, and he wins a knight, eventually. This was the best move, it was the only move to defend. I actually blundered here by taking with the knight. He did have a way. Oh, this is just checkmate. My opponent missed that. I did see that, so I removed the knight as quickly as I could. My opponent missed that, which would have won in the game. I took the knight as quickly as I could. We were down on time very badly. I did blunder my bishop. I was just trying to... It wasn't actually a blunder, it was a miss. I could have actually promoted here, and I didn't. No, we didn't. I pre-moved the king move. Instead, down to less than a second on time. And here we had 0.1 seconds to promote to a queen. But the game says we lost on time, which is unlucky. Let's find the second game. I'm playing as black again. We play the Caro-Kann again. Here we can take and go into the third cow, which I'm okay with. I always play e takes f6 instead of g takes f6. I prefer it more. Checks don't work. I think I can push here, but that opens up attacks on my queen. But don't think pushing is a bad move. If he plays queen h5, we have to defend that pawn, but that's not that much of a problem. Taking is bad for him. He never gets to castle. He chooses to push, which is good. Now checks don't win me the pawn. I think I just develop like this, blocking the pawn from moving. Checks don't work. I just go for a queen trade. Develops the queen. I'll bring my knight looking for this fork. I'll actually look for this fork first, because then we have pressure here after this trade. We have pressure here. We have good bishops this game. Can also line up discoveries on the king. I should castle next and then just bring my rook, looking for discoveries. Rook e8 looks good. My opponent castles, which does not look good at all. I can push here and bring my queen in. I really want to get a bishop on this square. So that's what I'll do. I'll bring my bishop in. I think these bishops will be very powerful here. If he kicks my bishop, I'll just go back. I am weakening my king here, but seeing these bishops is very strong. Attacking the queen here doesn't work. Oh, now I'm threatening the skewer. which wins me the rook. After the queen moves, we also have check, which looks very strong. King goes out of the way. We still have this skill. Really? I can take the rook for free. If I take the rook and he comes in, I can make room for my king. So, I'm not sure about that move. Pushing doesn't work either. He comes in, but I can just make room for my king. If he pushes, I escape. I'm not seeing any mates here. If he pushes, I take. I'll take that. I don't have this move, unfortunately. Maybe have this move. If he takes, come into check, but that doesn't do anything. Could take here to open up the king, but my king's extremely weak here. Queen trade would be good for me. We have to be very careful with our king here. Right now we're fine, but I think I'll just look for this check, which can force the king this way. And if the king goes there, when we move the bishop, we will have checkmate. We just have to be very careful about his queen here. He has no squares for his queen right now. I have check first, actually. So that's what I'll do. He can't go here because it's a fork on the queen. Has to go this way, and I take anyway. And I think we're doing better. I'm attacking the queen here. The queen's actually trapped, which is huge. And he has no checks. He has to give up the queen here. Could counterattack my queen as his only move, and he does. If I take and he takes, I can come in here. Take the queen. I just don't want him to have his queen on his board. I don't even mind if my king is weaker. He only has one rook. So his rook, we have tripled pawns, but his rook by itself, and my opponent resents, so we take that. We're just up a rook and a bishop and a pawn. 9 points of material, which is a queen. We had one great move. We played an 85.1. My opponent was 74.5. We had one mistake, but no misses or blunders. We played the Caro-Kann. We went into the Tatakawa here. So jumping in with the knight was best. Looking for pressure on this. He actually should have not weakened the structure with this move. The king is isolated in the center. Yeah, something was wrong about that move. The king is just so open. I have this skill. That was the best move. He shouldn't actually have defended the queen. Because, oh, he had no ways to defend. If he goes here, I attack the queen. No. No, he couldn't go there. This move I pinned the queen. So yeah, he had no defenses to the king. He had no defenses here. My opponent had push in this position. Because after bishop check, I think he comes in. And it's very dangerous for me. Instead I take that knight. Give this check. Trap the queen. His best move was actually to just give up the queen for the bishop. My best move was actually to take this. Why? If we take, he plays f3. Why does he not take the bishop? What if he takes the bishop? Let's checkmate in 6. No, take the bishop. It's actually taking the rook here. Oh, because this attacks the rook with check, which is huge. Taking the pawn is actually best here, which is very interesting. After bishop here. Taking here is the best move. If he takes on this, we take with check. And it's just checkmate in 5. Instead, what happened in the game was he counterattacked my queen, I took his queen. I knew this endgame was winning anyway, and my pawn resigned here. Even though I have tripled pawns, I'm just up a rook, a piece, and a pawn, so... That'll be it for today, guys. We played 2 games today. We lost the first one on time. We had the checkmate. We had checkmate on the board, on the last move, with less than a second on the board. I thought I won the game, but it didn't register the move. In the second game, I think we played very well and we got the win, so... Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.